Rio College has instituted some new policies and procedures to stay compliant with federal and financial aid guidelines. As part of these guidelines, we must track academic engagement for all students in our online classes. Students that are inactive for 14 days may be withdrawn for non-participation. In this short video, we'd walk you through a few of the policies and procedures that have been implemented to stay compliant in this area. At 9 days of the system will automatically capture a student's academic activity based upon the activity roster. This currently only counts things that are submitted in perception and not necessarily manually graded items in the gradebook. It also does not count or does not currently track students' academic engagement that might take place outside of the Rio Learn management system in a third-party system, for example, in a discussion board, for example, or the emails interactions of an academic nature that take place between an instructor and the student. We can only automatically track those perception graded submissions and assignments. It is not sufficient to keep track of when a student enters the Rio Learn management system or even opens a lesson. We need to have the instructor's input to interpret what are actual academic activities as determined by your department. At 9 days of non-activity, the instructor will receive an alert that the student has hit the 9-day threshold. That alert looks like this. This should be well within the window of when we're normally doing your regular outreach efforts according to your department policies. This gives us a couple of days to make sure that the activity roster is up to date before the first time the student is notified of academic inactivity, which is at 11 days. The 11-day alert gets sent to the student through the message center and also to their preferred email. More about this in a minute. At 14 days, both the instructor and the student receive the message that the student must now be withdrawn. It has been the decision of the department chairs at Rio Salado that these students will be withdrawn with a Y grade and a code of 42 for non-participation. If the student still appears on the roster at 21 days of non-recorded academic activity, the chair receives a report so that they can follow up on these examples. Come on in for a second. That's right.